constantly updated information during outages. For 50 years, we have been the vital service you depend on daily for your electric, cable, and internet needs, and we hope to provide you even more information and benefits through Facebook and Twitter. Join us today. We are your Glasgow EPB, bringing you the future faster.
You know you can depend on WCLU for local news on the air, online, on demand at WCLUradio.com.
Good morning, everybody. 8 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour and 35 degrees as we get started. A little on the chilly side out there, but I think we were ready for it. We'll check in with Ray Stage. You can see what the next couple of days bring.
Good-looking day today. We should keep the good-looking weather as we head on through most of the morning and into the afternoon, if not all the morning. And as we get into midweek, we've got a little rain in the forecast. So enjoy the clear sky. Clouds are quickly moving on off toward the east. It's mostly sunny, not only this morning, but for this afternoon. 55. Tonight, clear, chilly, 38. And occasional rain develops as the clouds thicken tomorrow. That rain second half of the day, 55. But it is gone by Thursday. Thursday, a mix of clouds and sunshine, low 50s. Friday, clouds give way to sunshine, a little milder, low 60s. And a chance of showers for the beginning of the weekend. Saturday, highs in the upper 50s. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic, a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. Currently, the barometer's at 30.33. We're seeing a drop. Means probably some moisture in here about tomorrow. The winds are out of the north at a couple of miles an hour. No precip in the past 24 hours. And 96% humidity, where we start the day at 35 degrees at WCLU. Let's go to the newsroom. Again, a busy day in the newsroom. WCLU News Director brings you the live and local 6 o'clock morning edition. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Henry. Brian Rayner, a senior air safety investigator, was in Fountain Run yesterday to hold the first press conference and talking about the plane crash that occurred early Sunday afternoon that killed 4 individuals. He said the preliminary investigation shows that the plane was flying from Union City, Tennessee to Somerset, Kentucky, and that the pilot was in fact in contact with air traffic control.
To Somerset, Kentucky. The pilot was in contact with air traffic control utilizing what are called flight following services. When he reported that he went from visual conditions to instrument meteorological conditions. The preliminary radar information that we have at this time illustrates a rather erratic flight path and altitude variations between 2,000 and 7,000 feet. The airplane ultimately was lost from the radar scope. Communications were lost, and the airplane and most of the associated parts were found in the woods behind me. Several pieces associated with flight control services of the airplane were found as far as a mile away from the main wreckage.
Rayner also said that the maintenance book and the pilot logbook was found intact by a neighbor close to the crash scene. There were staff meteorologists and air traffic control specialists on site working the scene yesterday. They did plan to load the entire amount of the wreckage and take to Springfield, Tennessee, where he said they'll look at 3 main things: the man, the machine, and the environment. It could take up to a year before they determine the exact cause of the crash. There was no active shooter at Walmart yesterday. Glasgow police were called to Walmart yesterday morning after receiving reports that a man was inside the store with a gun. Multiple units responded. The store was evacuated. However, those at the scene said the man claimed he was simply exercising his Second Amendment rights. Kentucky is an open carry state, meaning that you can certainly carry a gun out in the open. With more than one mass shooting making headlines in recent months, the sight of a man with one of these rifles strapped to his chest inside a store could certainly cause some to be alarmed. The man, while not identified by police, was not arrested or taken into custody. Law enforcement did take the man's gun initially until the situation was evaluated, and it became clear that he was no threat to himself, police, or the public. The man was given his gun back and the store reopened. No one was injured in yesterday's incident. You can go online to WCLUradio.com and see an interview I did with Glasgow Police Lieutenant Jimmy Phelps that talked about the entire incident. Officer Joey Judd with Cave City Police received information yesterday that a man staying at the Budget Inn was a wanted subject by the U.S. Marshals Service. Officer Judd made contact with the man, Robert McClintock, and found he was wanted out of the state of Connecticut for absconding from parole. McClintock was arrested, transported, and lodged in the Barron County Detention Center. Officer Judd was assisted by Deputy Aaron Bennett and Jason Morgan with the Barron County Sheriff's Office. It's 6:13 a.m. on this Tuesday morning, 35 degrees.
At Air Care Heating and Cooling, you always...
The Glasgow EPB is on Facebook and Twitter. Be the first to know when the EPB makes improvements such as new channels or new services. Wondering what's going on during an outage? The EPB provides constantly updated information that you can receive via Twitter on your cell phone. Plus, learn great new tips to lower your bill. On Facebook, just search for Glasgow Electric Plant Board and click the like button at